Okay. So on Friday, we talked about congruent figures. Okay. And when we talked about congruent figures, they either are oriented the same way, or maybe one's like turned or flipped or rotated. Okay. So what we're going to do with all the way until Thanksgiving break, we are going to talk about ways of taking a either triangle or quadrilateral. What do I mean by quadrilateral? 4 sides. Okay, so a triangle has 3 sides. A quadrilateral has 4 sides. Let's take one of those and let's put it somewhere else. Okay, so today we're going to talk about a translation. Okay, and a translation is when we take our figure and we shift it. Okay, some people also call it a slide, so maybe you want to call it a slide, a shift or a slide. Okay, that's what we're going to work on today. So I'm going to zoom in on this picture. Okay, so do you see this trapezoid right here? A, B, C, D. And then see how this dotted line says that we slide it or we shift it right and then down. And then I have a trapezoid right here. So A, B, C, D is where we started. Do you notice how we have these like little tick marks? That's because that's where we ended. So here's our starting trapezoid. I shift it and here's where we end. What's up? You don't have the newspapers? Well, that's a problem.
Huh?
What time?
War.
Okay, so how do we know we have a translation? Okay, what's happening is you're gonna see X comma Y, and then you're gonna see an arrow to an X with maybe a number and a Y with maybe a number added to it. Okay. So whatever is added or subtracted with the X is going to represent our horizontal shift, AKA we're going right or left. Okay. And then whatever is added or subtracted to the Y is going to represent our vertical shift, AKA are we going up or are we going down? Now, the cool thing about translations is that when we start with a figure and then we translate it, we have another figure that looks exactly the same. So our original picture and our new picture, they're going to be congruent figures, which is what we spent like all of Friday talking about. Remember that?
No, it's the only class next to it.
I think it's across the hall. I almost said across the street. Across the hall. Okay, so let's think about this. Yesterday, when we were graphing coordinates, the X coordinates told us to go right or left, and the y coordinate tells us to go up or down. Okay, when we talk about a translation, this is our shift or our slide. It's telling us how far to slide to the right or left, because that's what the X. This is telling us how far to slide up or down, because it's with the Y. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at this number 1. Okay, the first thing we need to do is actually graph those 3 coordinates, A, B, and C. Okay, so let's do that together. I'm gonna do this in pink. Okay, so A is negative 6, 4. Okay, Brian. It's in the second quadrant, so we need to go left 6 and up 4. Okay, do it with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. And go ahead and label it A. So we went left 6 and up 4 to get there. All right, our next coordinate is 4, 1. Okay, positive 4, positive 1. So we need to go right 4 and up 1 to get to B. That one. Okay, and then coordinate C is negative 7, negative 1. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to the left and down 1. And this is our triangle. Okay, now let's talk about this notation right here. This x plus 3. That is telling us, well, it's with the x, so it means left or right. Okay, since it's positive, what do you think it's going to mean? Yeah, it's going to mean right. This means right 3. And then this y plus 2. So y means we go up or down. Since it's plus 2, which way are we going to go? Up. So go ahead and write that we're going right 3 and up 2. Okay. We are literally going to take each point and we're going to move right 3 and up 2. So let's talk about point A right here. Let's move right 3 and up 2. And we're going to name it A prime. So that's a prime mark, like Amazon Prime, but we'll tick mark. Okay. So I moved right 3 and up 2. Okay, well, what is that coordinate? Because I need to write it over here. If I look at that coordinate, it's negative 3, 6, because we had to go from the origin, left 3 and up 6 to get there. Okay, so that's what that coordinate is. Okay, now let's go to coordinate B. Coordinate B, we need to go right 3 and up 2. So I'm literally going to go right 3 and up 2. And I'm going to name it B prime. B, what'd you call it? B Amazon Prime. Okay. Now, what is this coordinate? From the origin, it looks like we go right 7 and up 3. So this is the coordinate 7, 3 that I'm going to write down. Okay. Do you agree with that? Okay. And then from coordinate C, we're gonna move right 3 and up 2. Okay, and I'm gonna label it. Okay, well, what is that coordinate? It looks like 1, 2, 3, negative. I went to the left 4 and then up 1 from the origin. Look how beautiful that triangle is. Okay. Now, going back to Friday's lesson, these two triangles are congruent. They have the same size, they have the same shape. Nothing about shifting it, right 3 up 2 has changed the shape. So they result in congruent figures. Okay. Do you notice anything about the coordinates? No? So like, I want you to look at the X coordinates here. And then I want you to look at the X coordinates here.
They went down. It goes down or the number.
Oh, they went all up 3.
Yeah.
Like we added 3 to all of the X coordinates. Like we added 3 to all of these X coordinates. Okay, look at the Y. 4, 1, and negative 1.
You add 1, 2.
We added to all of the Y coordinates. So that can be your double check. Okay. We literally just moved our coordinates on our graph, but that should match up with this right here. All of our X coordinates, we added 3. All of our Y coordinates, we added 2. Those should match up. Okay. All right, let's do number 2 together. I would like you to graph those 4 points, K, L, M, N. It looks like they all are going to lie in which quadrant? Quadrant 1, because they're all positives. Okay. And I have mine graphed up here so you can double check your coordinates with my coordinates. I do ask that you graph this and then stop and wait. Hey, that word is not allowed in this classroom. Oh, but you did. You need to finish graphing the 4 points.
I know.
I am waiting for you to graph these 4 coordinates. No, go write them down. They're already written down. We're gonna move them together. Okay. Do your coordinates look like mine? Bronson's does. Okay. So Brady, I have a question. This X minus 8, it's telling us to move which direction? Okay, so I agree with left or right, but we got to pick one. Brady. Okay. Brady, why did you choose left over right? Because minus means we need to go left. All right. Now with the Y, we have Y minus 7. Denise, what is that telling us to do? Okay. Okay, so is Y going to be left, right, or up, down? Is it down? So up or down? So is it up or is it down? Since it's -7, what do you think? Should we go up or should we go down? Okay, since it's minus, we're gonna go down. So we're gonna go down 7 because of the -7. Okay. All right, so let's do this. Let's not worry about writing down the points yet. Let's just take all of these coordinates and move them left 8 and down 7. So from right here, I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, left 8, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, that was nice. There's L prime. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's K prime. Wait, what? Do you disagree? Okay, within 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and then M. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Left 8 and down 7 with all those points.
Yeah, I got it.
Hey, nice work. Okay, so now let's talk about what these coordinates are. So K prime is right here. In order to get to K prime from the origin, we would have to go left 7 and down, how many? 4, right? Isn't it -7, -4? K prime. Okay. For L prime, it looks like from the origin, we have to go left 6. For M prime, it looks like we from the origin, we go left 1 and down 5. And then for N, from the origin, we need to go is that
6.
I think it's 5.
Oh, 5. I was guessing. 35 and 6.
-5, -6. Okay.
Does it matter which one they do?
Yeah. It does. It does. Okay, and remember, we could take all of the X coordinates and subtract 8 and get these numbers right here. We could take all of the Y coordinates and subtract 7 and get those numbers. Okay.
But if on the test you have to write down the other shape.
Yeah. Huh? Not yet. Not like this is the start of the unit. Okay. Okay, so this is what I want you to do. I want you to turn to number 7. Turn to number 7. I want you to figure out what our rule is. So X comma Y goes to X. So we're going to either add or subtract something to X. We're going to add or subtract something to Y. which one is the starting shape? This one right here, the one without the little tick marks. Okay, so this is our starting shape. How do we get to this shape? I want you to figure that out with your elbow partner. When Bella comes back. Nine, right, and down. Maybe. Okay, so it looks like to get from one shape to the other, we moved right 9 and down 3. So how do we write the right 9? So x plus 9, and how do we write the down 3? Y minus 3.
Boom.
Okay. Okay, how about this one? This guy right here is our original shape. Please just describe to me how to get to the other shape. Well, just like, am I moving it right or left? How many? And then up or down, how many? Okay, so left 1 and down 2. So left 1 means we're going to take x, subtract 1. Down 2 means we're going to take y minus 2. Okay, so let me tell you what I want you to do for your homework. Turn the page. Yep, because we're going left. Yep.
Doesn't matter.
If we're going right, it needs to be plus. Okay, so I really do not like competing with your notes. Okay, on page 6, this is what I want you to do. Circle number 1. Circle number 3. Circle number 5. Okay, circle number 7, but cross out that part A. It says reflection, cross that out. And then circle number 9 and cross out the reflection. That's the part B. So basically you're doing all the odds, but on 7 and 9, please cross out the reflection. We haven't learned it yet. I'll tell you on Thursday.